Well, good evening, and here we are on the evening after day 6 of chemo, and we have Misty and her bestie Rachel here, who we said we were going to come interview. And so, how are you feeling after day 6? You got chemo today.
Got chemo today.
You
got platelets.
A big old
today.
bag of platelets today.
Mm-hmm.
And
my hemoglobin.
Hemoglobin was
11.
what?
Why is that?
1.
Why
That's
is
because
that?
I am good medicine. That's what it is.
You had a big old dose of Rachel.
Had a
That's
big old dose of Rachel, and my hemoglobin went from 9.6 to 11.
So let me just get this straight. Yesterday, you had blood.
No.
No. The day before she had blood.
2 days ago, you had blood.
Uh-huh.
After your blood, they checked your hemoglobin,
Yes.
and it was 9.
It was 9.6 or 9.9.
You have not received any blood since then.
No.
But all of a sudden, your hemoglobin is now 11.
11. Did you
I
see me point these
think
fingers at that bag?
We
I did.
She was
maybe
pointing
know what
Tomorrow I'll point
is
these.
going on.
It's Rachel, and I'm going to keep her hostage. She cannot
Yeah.
go home. She is good medicine for me, and I'm just going to hijack her for the next 6 months. That's all.
Yeah. Isn't there a saying about something else is the best? Laughter is the best medicine. And
Yeah.
y'all have had some good laughs
We
have.
since you've been here.
We have.
Some of those maybe at my expense, but that's okay. I'll take it. I'm glad that
You're
you're
an easy
feeling.
target, though,
Well,
so.
that's true. We had good grilled cheese for
Yeah.
dinner.
Yes.
Thank you for helping cook those, Rachel. And the Vidasa, and hopefully the magrolimab is working
Yeah.
because your white blood cells also came up some.
From 0.7 to 1.2, which, how the heck? Amazing.
That's crazy. I think we know what the answer is to that.
It's the only change we've made.
Yeah. Well, for those of you who maybe don't subscribe and you're watching this from a link on Facebook, please go down and subscribe to our channel. This is where the updates are going to come from, and we're going to have some real-time updates. We're also going to talk about stuff like what happens before your visit and things you should know when you show up to your visit and ask your doctor, and questions that you should write down. Not only the question, but write down the answers, because you are going to forget when there's a lot of stuff coming at you. Isn't that right, babe?
That's right.
There's a lot of questions we thought we would just be like, we got this, we're going to show up and ask them, and we got there and they started talking and everything just flows, right out of our brains. So anyway, we're so happy to have you, Rachel, and thank you for helping bring up her hemoglobin and her white blood cell count. We might just have to handcuff you two together. So
I will say this to all the people too that may be facing chemo. I am not available for all of you, but if Brett gets 1,000 subscribers and is able to advertise and become a YouTube influencer and shares some of that with me, I may be able to quit my job and visit the hospital and tap dance and draw pictures on your bags of chemo or whatever it is you need. But until then,
first things first, let's get to 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of videos watched, and then maybe Gilead or Amgen or one of the others will pick you up.
Pay her.
Yeah, to come and be their,
The pet
chemo
therapy.
supporter. And it'd be like, you know what? So today, instead of getting chemo, you're going to get a dose of Rachel. And then watch those numbers count. They paid $4.9 billion. Billion dollars to buy magrolimab from, I think it was some smaller company, maybe called 47. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's the case, and what you're doing works just as well without any side effects, guess what? You're going to be buying us a new RV.
all right.
All right. Thank you all for watching this video. If you have questions, reach out in the comments. We're happy to help and be resources. We love y'all. And they obviously love each other.